So Michelle was actually taking the club back really slow and controlled. And what this was doing for her was it was allowing her to hit fairways, but it was actually robbing her of a load of speed, a load of potential speed. So in the lesson, we actually got her swinging the club head 10 mile an hour faster. And in this video, I'm going to show you how we did that. I mean, they're so good. And it was all about breaking down a few beliefs as the first thing, because oftentimes we think when we swing faster and longer, we can lose control. A lot of the time, swinging faster and longer is actually going to help you get more control, but definitely it's going to help you get more speed. I'm going to hit one, and we'll show Michelle swing in here as well. I'm going to show you what this kind of looks like. So it was kind of like her mind was going, I've got to hit the fairway. It's very beneficial for me to hit the fairway, of course, we know that, but it was slow, it was controlled, and she was doing it. So we've got full swing in play here. I'm gonna have a slow controlled backswing, but then I'm gonna do my normal downswing. So slow and controlled. Okay. And I put a bit of speed into that one. It felt, one thing for me, when I do a shot like that, it feels like I'm having to put a lot of effort into the downswing. I'm slow and controlled, and I'm putting a lot of effort in. That was 104 mile an hour club head speed. So 104 mile an hour club head speed, we would look at that there and go, okay, for me, we know that's gonna be lower. I'm gonna be hopefully around about 115, depending on the day. But for Michelle, she was sort of looking at 71, 72 mile an hour. So here's the first thing that we did. The first thing that we did was we needed to create more energy in the backswing. We needed to actually create more speed in the backswing. If we look at the longest hitters in the world, I've got a great video I use a lot with Martin Borgmeier. When he's taking the club back, the shaft is bending ridiculously. He's putting that much force and impulse into the handle of the club as he's moving the club back that he bends the shaft significantly. So what we did with Michelle was we wanted to create a little bit of that bend. So what I did, I stood in the way, and then from there I got Michelle to take the club back. Now she couldn't move the club because obviously I was standing in the way, but as she was doing this, I was asking her, what are you feeling? Where are you feeling this in your body? And she went, well, obviously I can feel it in my hands, but I'm really feeling it everywhere. She was feeling it in her core, in her legs, her hips, her feet even. And she was aware and mindful that she was trying to move the club back, but obviously wasn't being able to move it. But her whole body was being stressed and used as a result of this. And I often say to people, imagine you've got a sledgehammer. You've got a sledgehammer here in front of you. How are you going to move that back? You can't just do that with your hands and your arms. Your whole body is going to be moving like this to create some strength and some movement, some power, some speed, everything that we need. So once we got Michelle used to actually feeling what it's like to move her body and feel her body obviously doing a lot of work without the club moving, I then stood out the way. And I just said to her, look, I want you to have some practice backswings where you just do this. It is literally that you're trying to fling the club back. And straight away, her approach was to not kind of do this move here and position everything. It was literally move the club back really fast. Now, you might be watching this and going, well, hang on a bit. Is this going to make me a better golfer? Well, keep watching the video because I'm going to let you know exactly how this will portray for you. But ultimately, we were just trying to train speed, get more speed. Rolo's getting in on the action here. So once we got her getting used to getting the club moving back faster, the speed started to jump up. So I hit one at 104 there. Let me hit one now. And in this one, all I'm thinking is speed in the backswing, impulse. Use the body to move the club up there quickly. So we should get a jump up in speed. Don't forget the last one was slow and controlled. I did still try and hit it hard on the way down. This is just going all out hard. Okay, and also when you're doing this, make sure you know what the shot's like. That was actually a good drive, but it was a little bit out the toe, so I definitely would have lost ball speed. So 110 mile an hour straight away. For me, the only way that you're gonna know this is a true test for you is when you are hitting shots and you're slow, controlled and putting effort in versus fast, aggressive and putting effort in, you're then gonna know which one is gonna be best for you, and hopefully you can see a speed jump up. If you haven't got a launch monitor, hopefully you can just see it on the fairway. So once we got Michelle used to moving the club faster here, the next thing we did was we wanted to create more length in the backswing. So Michelle's backswing was quite short, and if you think about it, if you go slow and controlled, you're probably going to be a little bit shorter. If we put more speed into the backswing, it's easier to create that longer backswing. So her job was to literally from there was to go, right, I'm going to create speed and energy to start with using the body, and then I'm just going to allow the arms to go further. So she almost got to the point in her practice swings where she could see the club out the corner of her eye. So she was overswinging a little bit. Now that's fine if we consider she was swinging here. Her practicing an overswing, the reality is it will probably be here. And don't forget, we're talking driver only here. A slight overswing of the driver, I've got no problem as long as you have got that control. So once we got her getting comfortable with that, you got it, we got her hitting a shot. So I was 110 on the last one. Let's get a fast backswing with a longer backswing, and we'll see whether it can work and get even more speed. I'd like to get around about 112 with what I'll be looking for. Okay, so pulled it a little bit. Still a functional golf shot. Okay, that was interesting. That was 116. So obviously that just shows you how short I was probably swinging. I feel a little bit tight, so it just shows you how short I was swinging. So straight away, think of this. If the club goes further in the backswing, it's like chipping, it's like putting, it's going to go further. If we think about John Rahm, Tony Finau, short golf swings, they have hit shots with longer backswings and they've hit the ball a lot further. So the key for you on this is, how does this relate to you? What I would suggest is, next time you go and practice, if you're hitting 20 drives, make the last 10 high-speed backswings. So if you feel that you're a little bit short and controlled in that backswing, get on the range and have these fast moveaways, practice that, and then go long. But make sure you're warmed up because we're going to be using the body a lot. And then hit 10 shots and take stock. So if you're like Michelle, when she hit those 10 shots with her new backswing, she was just as accurate. So the key for you is just try this for yourself, experiment, and just let us know in the comments how it goes for you. And if you want to get some more coaching from myself and Andy, check out meandmygolf.com or download the Me and My Golf app. It's where we have all our best coaching plans and we can absolutely help you with your game. Thanks so much.